Arthur Wellesley, the Iron Duke who shaped Europe. From Irish aristocrat to military genius, born in Dublin in 1769, Arthur Wellesley was dismissed as a weak child who would never amount to anything significant. His own mother famously said he was food for powder and nothing more, destined to be cannon fodder, yet this underestimated boy would become the most celebrated military commander in British history. Forging steel in India's heat, Wellesley cut his teeth in the brutal campaigns of India, where he learned that victory required meticulous planning and iron discipline. At Assaye in 1803, he defeated a Maratha army 4 times larger than his own through superior tactics and unshakable nerve. India taught me that preparation and calm under fire win battles, not just courage. The Peninsular Campaign, Wellington's proving ground. From 1808 to 1814, Wellesley, now Duke of Wellington, systematically dismantled Napoleon's grip on Spain and Portugal, using guerrilla warfare, strategic retreats, and his famous defensive squares. He never lost a single battle in 6 years of fighting. The French called him the Sepoy General, mockingly, but learned to fear his methodical brilliance. Waterloo, the day that changed history. On June 18, 1815, at Waterloo, Wellington faced his greatest test against Napoleon himself in a battle that would decide Europe's fate. It was a damn near run thing, the nearest run thing you ever saw in your life. After 12 hours of brutal fighting, Wellington's coalition army broke Napoleon's final charge and ended the emperor's reign forever. The Iron Duke's enduring legacy, expanded version. Wellington's victory at Waterloo in 1815 marked far more than the defeat of Napoleon. It reshaped the political and military balance of an entire continent. By ending over 2 decades of almost continuous warfare, the battle ushered in a long period of relative peace in Europe, often referred to as the Concert of Europe. This new diplomatic order, though imperfect, helped prevent large-scale continental wars for nearly a century and allowed nations to rebuild, trade, and stabilize. Britain emerged from this era not only victorious, but dominant, its navy unrivaled, its empire expanding, and its influence felt on every major world stage. Beyond the battlefield, Wellington proved himself a statesman of equal gravity. Serving twice as Prime Minister, he navigated Britain through a time of political tension, social change, and reform. Though personally conservative and cautious, he demonstrated a deep sense of duty to the state, most notably supporting Catholic emancipation despite strong opposition. His leadership reflected the same qualities that defined his military career: pragmatism, discipline, and an unyielding commitment to stability over reckless ambition. Militarily, Wellington revolutionized how modern armies fought and survived. He emphasized logistics, supply lines, defensive positioning, and coordination with allies, principles that would later become foundational in modern warfare. His insistence on preparation, training, and restraint stood in contrast to the more flamboyant styles of commanders like Napoleon. Wellington did not seek glory through bold gambles. Instead, he won through calculation, patience, and an acute understanding of both terrain and human limits. Perhaps most enduring of all was his personal character. Known as the Iron Duke, Wellington embodied calm under pressure, moral resolve, and unwavering self-control. Whether facing overwhelming odds on the battlefield or political crises at home, he remained composed and decisive. These qualities made him a symbol of British resilience and honor, an ideal of leadership grounded not in charisma alone, but in responsibility and endurance. Today, Wellington's campaigns are still studied in military academies around the world. His legacy endures not merely as that of a victorious general, but as a model of leadership whose influence transcended war, shaped nations, and helped define an era of European history.